FightHype.com here with my man, the Ryan Garcia, fresh off of his, what was it, 7th round knockout of Luke Campbell?
Yes.
Congratulations, brother. Congratulations. It was a hell of an ending to a very, very fun fight. But before we get into, like, you know, your future plans, just like, how did you feel about the performance?
I felt good. I felt that it was an important fight, a big moment in my career, and I think that, you know, with that fight, it showed a lot about me, showed me who I am, and I think I, you know, gave the fans a very exciting fight, and, you know, that's what I'm about, giving people excitement back into boxing and giving them what they deserve for, you know, many years to come, and, you know, it's something that's been missing in boxing for a while now, and, you know, I think that I'm here to help move, you know, have a movement where, you know, we create boxing and put it back at the top where it belongs.
I know going into the fight, I mean, there's always critics, you know, people are always going to criticize fighters. I mean, even to this day, people still say Floyd Mayweather needs to prove himself. Going into the fight, like, did you feel like you need to prove yourself to fans? Is that something that is on your mind when you go into these fights?
I don't think so much I need to prove anything, but I do want to give, you know, my heart out in every fight, you know, give everything I got when it comes to my heart, my soul, my mind, just everything, and pour it out in the ring. So that's what I look to do in the ring. It's not so much proving that man wrong or this man wrong or anything, but just to give everything for everybody else's, you know, entertainment. You know, it's not really about me. I don't really care. You know what I mean? Aim in this sport to inspire people and to just give them hope and desire and a lot of that, and just to you know, be honest, be an honest fighter. And I think I went out there and you know, I showed, and you know, I'm excited for the future, and y'all know what it's excited for, and that is what I'm going for.
So when the knockdown happened, it looked like, I mean, you got up quick. You didn't look like you were, you know, dazed or anything like that. But when it happened, did it piss you off? Like it looked like you kind of took the fight to him a little more after that.
Well, I mean, I felt in control of the fight in round one. I felt pretty in control of the fight in round two. You know, you lose focus for a split second. You know, it's not so much, you know, the shot that hurt. You know what I mean? I think Luke has very good snap. So if I don't see the shot, which I wasn't focused, you know, at that particular moment, which I wasn't, and I, you know, lost concentration for a split second, and, you know, I popped up, and, you know, my defense is not, you know, to put my hands down, obviously, but it was just a reaction, like, oh, he's punching, because I kind of was thinking of something else at the time, and then I just reacted, and I ended up getting dropped, but I was perfectly fine. Got up and I looked at my corner and said, I'm all right, don't worry. I still felt in control of the fight even after I got knocked down, and kept doing what I was doing. You know, I was on the path to win it anyways, so I kept on, you know, just doing what I was doing. And Campbell knew that. That's why everybody's like, why didn't Campbell go after him? Campbell knew that I was still dangerous, still ready to fight. You know what I mean? I wasn't out of it. I was just, you know, okay, he dropped me, a little surprised, but, you know, I was ready to go.
Now, and going into the fight, like, was that kind of because it looked to me like, I mean, I couldn't tell if it was an adjustment that you made or if that was the game plan going in, but it looked to me like you were really kind of focused on walking him down, getting inside those long arms, and then just really lighting him up. And then ultimately you ended up landing that left hook to the body, which I believe you called before the fight, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's just something I felt in my heart that I was going to knock him out to the body, and something that, you know, I just had a strong feeling about. I worked on taking it to him, of course. Luke Campbell is he's been boxing his whole life. He's a natural boxer, natural counter puncher. He knows how to keep range real well. That's all he does, and that's his style. That's his nature. That's everything about Luke Campbell. So I knew I had to do something different than what I normally I do. But I just had that mentality going in. I'm not going backwards. I'm forward all night long. There's no step back. You know what I mean? I have to get inside. I have to work him. And then ultimately I'll find something sooner or later.
Now, I know after the fight, I mean, obviously Canelo was at the fight. I know you guys celebrated in the locker room. Did he say anything about the performance, the knockdown, the knockout that you got?
Man, Canelo was obviously excited, and he just loved the performance. And, he was like a big brother, proud of his little brother. Mm-hmm. And it was a very, very special moment between us. We had a lot of talks about it. And, obviously there's adjustments to be made and little things that we will fix moving forward, which I will fix. Mm-hmm. They're not unfixable flaws. It was just a lack of concentration, keeping that right hand up when obviously just to keep repeating that right hand up. And there's just little things that I need to adjust. And it's not hard to adjust. It's just training every day, and it'll happen as a second nature. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It'll become second nature, and I could do that. I have the discipline to do it. I know what I need to work on, and I'm telling you, this next fight's going to be a great one. I know it will be. I'm coming straight for Gervonta Davis. That's the man. Well, there's no doubt in my mind. Not 1 ounce of doubt. Not even a crumb off a bread of doubt on the second round knockout. He will not get up. And, but here's the thing. Gervonta will always be a hero of Baltimore. He will always be a inspiration to those kids in that city. But he's not gonna win this fight. There's no way. No chance.
Yo, that's actually a perfect segue because I was going to ask you about that. Gervonta Davis, you called him out. I mean, you've been calling him out. I think it was like earlier, like in April of this year or something, I talked to you and you put it out there. You said, sign the contract, yada, yada, yada. 2 rounds, you say. But why Gervonta? Like, why? I mean, from a business point of view, I mean, you guys don't necessarily have to fight each other, right? I mean, I think that's what's so great about this is that you want to fight them.
Don't have to, but we need to. It's bigger than money. This is bigger than all that. He could fight for whatever he wants to fight for. I fight for a different reason, and that's the difference here. There's a big difference here, and that's what it is. And I don't personally know him. I don't know what he honestly fights for exactly, but I know who I fight for. So it's gonna happen. Don't worry. I'm gonna make sure it happens. Second round knockout. I'm going for it. There's no other fight in my mind than Gervonta Davis. It will happen. You gotta wait and see how it plays out. There's a lot of things we need to work out on. I know we both want to fight. There's a lot of little details that obviously need to be fixed and, whatever, you know what I mean? The business part of boxing. I don't really care about that, but we're going to get it done.
How long have you been eyeing this fight? I mean, like I said, I know we talked about it earlier this year, and I know you've said his name in the past, but have you specifically been targeting him, keeping your eye on him?
Truly, I mean, if we go back years ago, a long time ago, just a fight that's been sitting in my heart for a while, years and years and years. After Fonseca fight, obviously I gave out a list. I want to fulfill that list. It was actually Linares first. That obviously didn't happen due to COVID and a lot of other things. Mm-hmm. Campbell was the next one on the list, and then who was after Campbell? It was Gervonta Davis.
Yep.
So it's just a fight that I've always had in my heart, and it's finally going to happen. This is the moment. This is where I truly shock the world. This is what I mean, the slogan. This is not just it's not something I just make up. This is for real. This will shock the world.
Obviously, critics that, saw the fight, I mean, they're going to be like, he's crazy. If Luke Campbell was able to drop him, Gervonta's going to knock him out, blah, blah, blah. Just knowing that, is there any, I mean, is that good? Is that bad? Is it okay for people to still underestimate you?
I mean, to be honest, I want to say a lot, but I'm not going to choose to say a lot. I know what I know. That's it. know what I know.
Mm.
Say what you want. Anything you want. Oh, yes, I'm writing you can say I'm writing whatever. You know what I mean? Or Ryan is in over his head, or Ryan is, some people are just saying Ryan's writing his own death wish. Means nothing to me. Not one, nothing. I go into their comments and all I say is 2 rounds. I went 2 rounds, buddy. 2 rounds. That's what I think of that. So, ready. It's time, man. It's time.
This is what it's about. Legacy, right?
Yes. This is what it's about. This is boxing is about, man. This is the most honest sport in the game. There's there's not a more honest sport than boxing. That's why it needs to be at top. It needs to be at the top. It's the most honest sport in the world. It's just a beautiful, beautiful sport. Everything is true about it. Once you get in the ring, there's no more talking. It's just the truth will be out there.
Yeah.
And they'll all find out the truth after I beat Gervonta Davis in 2 rounds.
That's what's up. Well, I know there's still, some I's that need to be dotted, some T's that need to be crossed, and this, that, and the other. But having said that, is there any message you want to send out to Gervonta? I know he just posted a poster of you guys, a fight poster, and he said something to the effect of, "I'd rather let my actions do the speaking," or something like that. Is there anything you want to respond to him with?
Gervonta, this is you're always going to be a hero in Baltimore. Don't worry about losing. It's going to be okay. You're going to get up off the canvas, and you're going to be a good person in Baltimore, and you're going to do a lot of great things for that city. And, just don't worry. It's going to be quick, painless. When you get hit, it will be painless. You'll fall to the ground. And when you wake up, you have a lot of money, and you'll be in Baltimore, like a hero. It's all good. Don't worry. Let's go. 2 rounds, baby. 2 rounds. Interview over.
That's what's up. That's what's up.